Scams. You have heard of phishing. What about smishing or vishing? There is always someone out there preying on our responsive nature, our kindness, our fears, and sometimes just on our laziness. Every year, almost 500,000 incidents of financial abuse targeting older adults are reported in the US. It's estimated to cause $4.8 billion in losses, and it may be even higher as many incidents go unreported.
Have you ever received a text from a random number that says, "Hi, I need to drop off a dress," or "I have your phone number," etc.? Whatever it may be, most consumers respond thinking they're helping someone when in fact it's a scam to engage and cheat you. Scams are everywhere and targeting everyone.
Phishing is a form of scam where people, like you and me, are tricked into either revealing personal sensitive information or installing some software, which they may not realize can harm their computers or steal information from them. The term was derived from the word fishing, throw a line and catch a fish. Here, an attacker throws a message, often in an email, that is sent to a very large number of people to see who is going to bite or fall victim to the attack. Phishing attacks often use impersonation, or the idea that the message appears to come from legitimate individuals, organizations, or other entities, like banks, social media platforms, online retailers, government agencies, or your colleagues. This is to gain the potential victim's trust. These attacks have been growing worldwide constantly since the 1990s, and during the pandemic, they became a very major issue, one of the largest forms of online scams. Phishing affects individuals, but also businesses. This is the approach often used by attackers to access employee passwords, which are then used to steal your data that is stored with the business. The big breaches like the $100 million Google and Facebook phishing scam, Equifax, Target, Microsoft, and more. While email has been a favorite for sending phishing attacks, they are also conducted via fake links on websites, fake calendar invites, or even social media apps. Two types of phishing that affect a lot of people today are vishing and smishing.
Voice phishing, or vishing, is the use of telephony to conduct phishing attacks. My dad, then 83, was a victim of such an attack when a call came in from his granddaughter, noting she had been arrested and needed $5,000 to get out of jail, but he couldn't tell anyone. They prey on senior citizens, and now with voice-changing technologies, they can more easily pretend to be someone you know, so the risks are so much greater.
Smishing, or SMS phishing, is the use of text messaging to conduct phishing attacks. There are two types of such texts. One is asking for sensitive information, and the second is tricking the victim to click on a link that will install malicious software on your device. A good example of the first one is the UPS scam. When you receive a text that says your package cannot be delivered so that more information is needed, you click on the link, and then it takes you to a site that looks like the real UPS site and asks for personal details. I received one of those as I was waiting for an important package. But one way to see if this is legitimate is to take the tracking code they pretend is yours and enter it directly into the ups.com/track website. If it does not recognize the tracking, it's not yours.
Of course, it's easy to see the reason for many scams that ask for money to be sent. But what do attackers get from collecting your personal information to installing software on, say, your smartphone? Everything. With software, they can literally take control of your phone and even lock you out. They can access everything that there is on the phone or other devices. Just think about how much information that is. And just think about not being able to access your information, pictures, contacts, and all that you have stored there. With your personal information collected via fake sites that you are pointed to, they can steal your identity, pretend to be you, open accounts, loans, credit cards, and use to steal from your loved ones.
There are some technologies in place to help prevent some of the phishing attacks. For example, many people are working on developing software that can prevent most scams from even reaching you. But attackers are also developing their own ways to navigate around those controls.